Hello. Today I'm going to go through all the new stuff that are included in the dimension and the changes from the old system, since we've had a few weeks to try them out. I will say that I still don't know. I haven't taken part in any dimension PvP so far, and I haven't been attacked or anything, so I can't really go into detail in that, but as far as I understand, when you open a new dimension, you can either get a new one or randomly get teleported into someone else's dimension, and if you get into someone else's, you have to take their bases and so on and basically steal the dimension from them. And there are a few different criteria. I'm not sure which are actually the ones in the game. There's been a few different ones posted on the forums. They either there's a limit of this remaining life of the dimension. Below a certain point, people can't take it, and there's also been some information about the progress. So if you completed 50% or more, I think people shouldn't be able to take it either. I'm still not sure about the actual rules. However, since it's random, if you get a new dimension or get teleported into someone else's, it's pretty safe to assume that if you open a higher level dimension, the risk of getting invaded should be higher, because there are fewer of those to choose from. There probably aren't too many advanced dimensions open, for instance, so if you do open one, chances are a lot higher that your dimension will be invaded than if you open basic one. So for now I'm sticking to the basic dimensions. All the new stuff in the dimensions should be the same, just tougher monsters and better rewards. So to show the changes, basic works just fine. And I'm doing the wind type right now, so I have 3 completed basic ones, and I'm going to open one more. So let's see. So it's at 0% and 100% life. So I'm guessing this means that this is a fresh dimension. So one big change from the earlier system is this. If you look at these completed ones, these resources decrease by 12.73% daily. And this is for basic ones, which means that they last for 7 days, 7 or 8, depending on how the game rounds those last few points. Once you complete it, it will last for 7 or 8 days. You can extend this period by 5% at a time by using the dimension essences that you can get from the chests. And the advanced, I had an advanced which decreased by 6%, I think, so that will last for 15 or 16 days once you complete it. But if you look at this new one, it will only decrease by 0.14% daily, so basically you have an infinite amount of time to actually clear the dimension, and once it's cleared, it will last for a shorter period of time. So before, you had a set amount of days from the time you opened it until it expired. I guess this system is better for you. You can take your time clearing it out. You don't really need to hurry. I will hurry anyway because I'm mainly after the chests, reward chests you get, where you can get these guardian shards or marks, and also the tokens for the new sacrifice system. So I am at the lowest possible exploration cost, which is 10 energy per step. The maximum is now 20 energy per step, but I think the thresholds are the same, so it's around 770 resistance to hit the cap. And here we got the teleport to the next section right away. And here's one of the new monsters available. It's called a Reaper. I think, let's see, this is a group or a multi-part fight. Now, since this is on basic, this is very easy, but the structure of the event is still the same. So first 2 waves of mobs, and then one stronger mob. And these Reapers drop, in basic you get the white iron, so I am assuming you will get the higher level resources in the intermediate and advanced and so on. This is the stuff you use to enchant your guardian equipment, so that's nice to get some of those for free. These treasure drops are basically the same. I think only one new item was introduced, and that's a shard for a divinity soul chest. I'm going to skip the regular combat to speed things up a bit. So here's another new thing. It's the ancient treasure, and when you step on that, you start an event where you collect 3 map shards for great rewards. Well, you can see the rewards, some gold and fatestone, but most of these events you will be able to finish anyway while you're searching for the towers and so on. So as you can see, this one of them appeared on a tile I've already been on, and these events are per level, so this will be on this level. Actually, some of them might work on several levels. Okay, so this is the new drop, a Divinity Soul Treasure Chest Shard. I think you need 100 to get 1 chest, so not super exciting, and I assume you will get higher level content from the higher level dimensions. That's usually how it works. I'll skip this combat as well now that I've shown the replay. Here's another new event called Dimension Plunder. It's basically the same as the other one, but in this case you need to kill 3. Instead of finding map shards, you need to kill 3 of these Dimension Plunder monsters to get a small reward. Now, this is one of the better rewards you can get, or new monsters. It's called the Dragon's Den. I'm actually going to switch to my Hades. I probably don't really need it, but so you fight a dragon, and this mob is actually very much stronger than the other basic level mobs. It's still quite easy to kill, but it does a lot of damage compared to the other ones. So might need some healing or just kill it quickly, which is doable because it doesn't have too much health. And as you can see, the rewards are pretty great. You get some Blood of Zeus, and then crystal shards and whips, and also one lesser offering, which you use in the new sacrifice to exchange for some pretty good, valuable stuff. And I assume these rewards scale in the more difficult dimensions. Okay, so I forgot to switch back. So be aware that that fight is quite a lot harder than the regular fights in these basic dimensions. There's the tower. So that cost quite a lot of energy to finish this one. We had some bad luck, but here we are at level 2. Now skip all the common fights. So get a bit more lucky on the placement of the towers. I think one of the rules for when your dimension couldn't be invaded is that it won't be invaded on the same day it's been opened. So I'm going to try to finish this in the first day, and so far I've been able to do that with all the basic. Okay, so the death is changed slightly. You can either revive just like before, and then you can click to go back to a random transfer point. I think this still takes one of your redemption attempts, so there's really no point. I'm not entirely sure though. Okay, so let's do this. These digging sites have been improved quite a bit. The drops are a lot better than before, so you should really try to do it. So before you got probably, I think, 1 or 2 or 3 hearts, and now you get 15. And that's the same for all drops, so those are more valuable. And on these basic dimensions, there's only 1 tower per level, which is the same as before. Let's hope we can find the portal to the next level a bit quicker. So we can finish this all 5 levels using 1500 energy. That's the goal. Oh. One more level to go before the final one. With some luck, the energy will be enough. Normally I probably would have skipped a digging site since it costs 50 energy. Okay, so, but since I'm doing the video, wanted to show the upgraded content. So this is one of the other new events, exploration events, and the good thing with this is that one of the rewards is 1 eternal light, which increases your energy by 100. You can use 5 of these a day. This basically means that you will be able to use 2000 energy, which should help you finish the basic ones in one day. All you need to do is open step on 10 unexplored tiles, which you do anyway. And this one, I think, work across several levels. So I'm going to dig here as well. I have a few of those saved up, so I can refill my energy if needed. The last 3 dimensions I've done, I've been able to finish them in one day without using any eternal lights, so I have some extra saved up. And I think I've done all the different new... No, actually there's one more. One more new fight that we haven't seen yet. The second most valuable actually, so let's hope we can find one of those. And you get quite a lot of bound balance from this, since you can finish them so quickly, and also with the addition of this final treasure thief, a regular fight, and the drop is 1 treasure chest that contains 30 to 50 bound balance. There are usually several of these in one basic dimension. So I'm getting, I'm not sure exactly, but definitely more than 200 bound balance a day, which is very helpful since we now need quite a lot of back space. I've been able to unlock 4 rows since the patch, just using these bound balance. So that's good. And I guess at high levels you will get even more bound balance. So I got 38, which is good. And I'll revive anyway, since I want to finish it. So it looks like we managed to finish this one as well without using any extra energy. So I guess you could save those for when you do the larger dimensions, since you definitely can't finish 10 levels without for only 1500, even if you kept. Okay, so those are the news, and these dragon dents, most of the time there's at least one in the basic dimension. I've gotten as many as 3, I think. So once you finish, I'm going to save the digging for later. Once you finish it, you should probably clear the rest of the dimension as well, and try to find all the treasure thieves and dragon dents. And since you can finish the dimension so quickly, if you have a decent resistance, as you can see, I now have 4 and I can only have 4, so I can't use my energy for new dimensions anyway. So I'll be able to clean out that one and get a lot of free stuff, which is great. So let's go spend the lesser offering. Eternal Apostle. So I guess I got some title. For occupying 30 basic spaces. Some have 8 points, that's nice. So we'll do one lesser offering. Ooh. Getting the runestones. So just pick what's most useful to you. So good luck with the new dimension, guys. Talk to you soon.